only looking at phenomena that were easy to understand. To me, it seemed like a type of bias. And I'm a former statistics teacher. I wasn't comfortable with it. And I asked other sociologists, why are we using these linear methods when it's not clear that everything is linear or even has averages or standard deviations, these kind of normalized mathematical concepts that we use to understand the world. And the response I got, Tony, was it's easy to teach and understand.
Wow.
So that set off a lot of alarm bells, that there was a bias built into science, right?
Yeah.
That's excluding phenomena that are rare. Wow. It was like you were kind of almost building in a catastrophe waiting to happen in society by continuously pushing everything into a Gaussian distribution, bell curve, normal distribution. I wasn't convinced reality was that normal. It may have been because I had a UFO sighting with my mom at age 12 or 13 in the Everglades, where we both saw something. We had binoculars. I at first thought it was the moon, but the moon happened to be on the horizon.
So it's definitely not that.
Yeah. So she said, that's not the moon. The moon's over there. We both looked. She said, Tim, it's a UFO. And it was amorphous, but there was solid structure underneath. We had 10 times powerful binoculars. She was a serious Audubon bird watcher. So we could see the underside of this craft. And then it went from a completely stationary position to rapidly going into a cloud. And at the ranger talk that night, as they have in national parks, she raised her hand and wanted to talk about it when the ranger asked for stories of the day and he wouldn't see anything interesting. The ranger did not want to go there. And so I'm like 11 or 12, Tony, and I never had any other sightings again from that point on. I mean, until more recently when I got interested in these topics, but I think that's what started it. Is I always wondered what that was. I had seen as a teenager, a government official try to tell us that it was swamp gas or something uneventful. And so when I came across these statistical techniques in sociology, I just immediately felt suspicious, even being a statistics teacher. So I looked for alternatives. And when I finally came across the topic of remote viewing in 1996, just accidentally hearing about it, this little bell went off in my head and said, maybe that's the type of phenomena that science hasn't been looking at. Because it's sort of at the edge of the bell curve. So I was sort of open to the idea there could be phenomena out there that science had completely missed.